Hi there and welcome back to our channel. We were en route here to Aria's second kids camp with the Yamaha crew, and we landed up at Hauturu with a whole bunch of very enthusiastic children, and landed up getting there quite late in the evening and having to set up our tent as well as the trailer and get things cracking for some dinner. It was an unbelievable experience as a family to camp for the first time. Really glad that my mom was there to assist with all the children. As you can see here, Aria is puttering along, just getting comfortable on the bike. This is kind of like the first stage for the day for the little ones, just to get them comfortable again before tackling something a little bit bigger. Necessary thing for a lot of the little ones. Some of the kids are way more confident, and as the day carries on, Aria obviously gets more comfortable and is ready for tackling some larger obstacles. So it was all in all rather interesting. Back at camp, you can see Silas here not really wanting the sisters' toys, but he, like Aria, like Coda, absolutely loves this little wooden bus. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring along. Keeps them entertained for hours. Then of course we've got Coda, who we're going to have to keep an eye on her. She just has no fear, ready to go. We haven't got her on her own bike yet. We will probably be putting her onto Aria's bike shortly, as Aria is definitely getting too big for hers. But we're kind of stuck on Aria's height and the size that she's able to manage right now. So we're just trying to push that out for as long as possible. So for the time being, she's really happy to climb onto the bike with Dad, and this probably happens 2 or 3 times in a day, where he'll take her out just for a cruise around the green level course. So there's quite a bit for her to see. She goes through some water and gets to ride through some rougher terrain, and then also on the paddock that you saw Aria on earlier. And yes, she just loves being with her father, so can't complain there. And Aria with all her new kit, half of it for Christmas, half of it for her early birthday present. And yeah, you can see the last round on the beginner track for her to warm up with, and already more confidence as she goes. I guess another shot just of our camp, and then Dad pushing Coda around on Aria's bike. She's definitely ready for this bike. Just getting the training wheels put on and off the whole time between the two of them is quite a bit of work. So she'll go onto this as soon as we can find something that's more sustainable for Aria. I guess another thing to mention is that, to keep this child, Coda, in clothes over the weekend was definitely hard work. And my mom just was so amazing with Silas the whole weekend, keeping him entertained. I think he just absolutely loved camping because everything's on the ground, and it's no falling off of beds that you have to worry about, falling downstairs. Coda was constantly watching all the little kids go out on their bikes, and I can see she was daydreaming about the day that it'll be her turn. But yes, as a family it was great. I managed to get out with Dad and Aria on the green level track together before Dad gave me a bit of a confidence boost to tackle the intermediate level course, which obviously Aria is not ready for. Not with the bike that she's got. There would just not be enough power for starters, even if she was capable of doing it. But yes, then again, Coda, no pants. It was really hot in her defense, I guess. She just wants to join those kids. It's all she wants to do. And at the end of Saturday, they had like a treasure hunt, a lolly dash. There were so many activities that they put together for these kids. Like, these camps are just unbelievable. They are just so focused. They do also have coaching for the kids, and it's just all around really good for their confidence level. But yeah, very much catered for the kids and the beginner riders, but you know, the moms and the dads that have been riding for years also get to benefit from coming to these places. But this particular farm that we came to is the first time that they've done a race out here or a training camp out here, and the terrain was definitely more difficult out of some of the places that they've been to, but it really was fun and challenging at the same time. So this is pretty much at the end of the Saturday for me. It's the last ride that I put in for the weekend, and it was absolutely beautiful getting up to the top of the lookouts at the top of this intermediate track, and you can see amazing views to the Kofi harbour, and we didn't plan to match each other but it's the way it worked out. But yeah, just unbelievable day. Weather was amazing. First camping experience with the family, definitely worthwhile. So glad we managed to do it and that things went as smoothly as it did. And no rain, no hectic wind, loads of dust though, obviously from all the bikes. But that's pretty much a wrap for this experience, and hopefully we'll be back there next year.